We are all born in heaven. And I'm not talking about the heaven, the place heaven, where there are rainbows and everything is beautiful. I'm talking about the state. And I'm talking about the state of mind heaven. When you're first born, you are the observer. You are one with the universe. You are connected to everything around you, to the little butterflies, to the grass, to the clouds. Everything is part of you, and you're just observing it, wondering it. You feel so fulfilled. You feel present. You feel here. And everything is beautiful, and you are you in the truest form. But then, as you grow up, you start accumulating things. You start accumulating more experiences. You start accumulating more things, theories, knowledge, and everything around you start inflating in a way, and it's like a big weight on your shoulders because you don't know, I have to adapt to people, I have to be more agreeable, I have to shrink so they accept me, I have to learn, I have to be put in a structure, I have to be quiet so they accept me, because if they don't accept me, I will die. And you start adapting, you start bending, you start shrinking, and you thinking you're gaining something, you're thinking you're adaptable, but you're losing. Every single day you're losing a part of you. Why? Because you're so into survival. I have to survive, I have to be alive, I can't die, I'm afraid of that. That's why I need to adapt, I need to have be the good boy, I have to learn more, I have to learn more skills so people find me useful, because if they don't, I'm worthless. Only my work proves my worth. If I don't work, if I don't produce, if I'm not useful for this society, then I'm nobody. I will be left for dead. If I don't have house, if I don't have car, I will be able to find a girlfriend. I need money, I need this, I need that. So you put mask, you put structures, which I'm not saying structures are bad, but you're putting structures on your soul and you're entrapping that soul. You're inflating, but you're becoming less and less and less. And that's based on the fear. You living ego, you living fake, you're putting a mask, you're putting the front that it's not really you, because you're afraid. You are afraid to die. But then time passes by. You have your ups, you have your downs, you're walking on your journey, you build up more experience, meeting more people, you get disappointed, you lose your job, or something bad happens. Maybe you lose somebody that you really love, somebody that is close to you, and something breaks in you. Something tells you, who are you? What are you doing? This is not the person that was born in heaven, in spirit, in wandering, in beauty. You're becoming something more. You're becoming an inflated monster that you even not, if you even yourself, you cannot recognize in the mirror. And then slowly, this inflation starts deflating. Because what you're seeing, you can't recognize yourself anymore. You shrink too little. You were obeying rules. You were living by the book. You were not living by your soul. You were too logical. Because you don't understand. You have to follow your logic. This is not reality. There is no God. Come on, spirits are beautiful. Your feelings, forget about the feelings. You have to be a man. Come on, be a man. Don't cry. You have to work very hard, because if you don't work hard, you're not valuable. And if you're not valuable, you know what's going to happen. We're going to leave you and you're going to die. And that's the story. And once you break, you say, and you stand up and you say, you know what? I'm a human being. I have my own worth. I don't have to do anything at all to earn that worth, because I was born in heaven and I have the divine in me and I'm one with the divine. So you start taking layer by layer. It's the most painful thing ever, because all these voices, all these rejections, all this burden that you accumulated from society, now you start taking it out. You're cutting it, and every cut is painful, but don't run away from that pain. Accept it. Infuse yourself with the pain, because this pain is the one that will bring you from inflation to deflation to the place where you were born, and you will be the spirit who is in truth, in present. Your truth, your personal truth, but the universal truth where you're never separated from the whole. So what you do? You start crying, isolating yourself, because like that, you want to decrease the noises. You want to feel complete your own voice, the internal voice, the voice of your spirit, the voice of your soul that you never forgotten. It was there all the time. But you quiet it. You quiet it for a long, long time. Somebody called that middle-age crisis. Somebody died without ever paying attention to that voice. But that voice is inside nevertheless. It's inside and it's part of you. So start taking everything, every little part that is not yours, until you go to the depth of your being and follow that truth, that little voice that's telling you what to do, that you are a man, that you have a word, and you have to be ready to die. Once you're ready to die, to lose everything, I was like that. But then I said, I'm ready to lose my wife. I'm ready to lose my friends. I'm ready to let society to be against me. I'm ready to be alone, poor, hungry, in the dust, dying. In that moment, I realized when I was ready to die, everything opened up for me. The moment I was ready to literally die, the whole world started becoming more brighter. And I start hearing that voice clear and clear and clear, saying to me, don't be afraid. You know who you are. You don't have to make more. You don't have to learn more. You don't have to accumulate more. No more theories, no more facts. Just stay quiet and listen to me. You already have everything that you need. You just have to remember who you are. You don't have to become. You have to remember who you are. You have to remember that you were always born in heaven, and there where you're going. And this is just the journey. This part, I'm not saying this part is necessary part. This part is the pain. But you have to accept that pain and work with that. And that pain will show you the right direction. They will channel you to the path of the truth, to the path of returning back to heaven. So don't give up. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask which part is not yours. Whose life do you live today? Is it yours, or it's just a noise from the outside world? Don't shrink. Don't adapt. Be ready to die, so you will find life again. Thank you, and see you.